All right, everyone. Hello. Glad to see you. Got everybody who can make it. Hey, Don. How are you? So far we've got Sue from Lucky Dog Productions, and the Nomadic Ramblers are here. Some days here, and Kate, and Dawn, and Donnie. Hi. Hi, everyone. Glad to see you here tonight. We are camped kind of between Sedona and Cottonwood right now. Hey, Roy and Becky and Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. Glad to see everybody's here. So we're camped halfway between Sedona and Cottonwood off of Highway 89A. It's a really gorgeous site. I turned the camera like this so you can see the view behind me, but the sun has it kind of washed out right now. So I have some pictures though that I took the other day. Let me see. So that's what's behind me. That's the view behind my campsite. Isn't that lovely? Here's another one a little further over. This was taken at sunset the other night. It was absolutely beautiful. And that's looking in another direction. But the sun set that night was absolutely gorgeous. The way the clouds were and the way the sun was shining on the Red Rock Mountains was absolutely stunning. Here's some more of the sunset that night. It was just absolutely beautiful. So anyway, that's what's behind me. You really can't tell it. You can see off this way the mountain cliffs, but they're really washed out right now. I'm hoping when the sun goes down a little bit more, you'll get a little bit better view. There's Karen. Hi, Karen. Nice to see you tonight. Glad you could make it. Thank you, Marilyn. It is beautiful scenery. Mother's mustache. I haven't seen you on my live chat before. Thank you for coming in. It is beautiful, isn't it? I hope you like the chat here and stick with us. Roy's saying hi to Kate. Everybody's saying hello so far. So anyway, I was just thinking about what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm nearing my 2-year nomadiversary. It's still a few months away, but getting closer. And I'm kind of thinking in my mind, what are those things that I really would like to see this coming year, or what's the number one thing on my list? And I thought of 4 or 5 different places, and I had trouble whittling down which one would really be my number one. If I had to say, okay, this one is something I really must see, which one would it be? So I was kind of curious as to what you guys might think. What's your number one destination? What's the one place that you would like to see the most? Hey, Don, how are you? Checking in from the Ruby Princess, last day of our cruise. Well, tell Scotty hi too. Nice to have you guys on here. Hope your cruise is going well. Last day, it can be a fun day. It can really be fun the last day. So Roy and Becky's on their phone and they can't tag everyone. It's really hard to do like that. So we'll just say howdy, Roy and Becky. And let's see. Tomorrow, are you guys heading out tomorrow? Hopefully you'll be on the road. So anyway, back to my topic. I thought about a few different places. One is I'd love to see Maine in the fall. I'd love to go to Acadia National Park there, um, like late September, because they close fairly early in October. And it would be hard to find a place to camp, but I would love to see the fall colors in Maine. So that's one of them. Another place that I really want to see is Niagara Falls. I've been wanting to do that for years now. So that's kind of on the top of my list as well. But I think when I thought about all the different places that I could go and see, um, I really want to go see the redwood forest. And I think that with all the fires that's been in California, the big tree with the tunnel that fell down, and all of that, I really would like to see the redwood forest before it's destroyed. So I think that that is my number one spot. And hopefully, you guys will tell me a little bit about yours. Hey, Stormy. Hi. Hard to beat those Arizona sunsets. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing. Be careful on those Jerome Hills. Well, I haven't quite made it to Jerome myself this year. Um, some of my friends went there today, but I stayed back so that I could get all prepared for my live feed today. So I'll probably be going in the next few days to Jerome and revisit. We were there before a year or two ago, and it's just a fabulous place. But I really want to go in and see some of the shops and just shop around and take my time and not feel rushed. So that will be my plan. Miss you all. Looking forward to Quartzsite. We are too. We can't wait to see you guys. You've been busy seeing a lot of different things this year, though. So hopefully, Quartzsite will be a place where you can settle down for a little while and find your calm again. Don says, we missed the gang, but we'll see you soon. Won't be too long. Don and Kevin are still in New Mexico taking care of things that they had to take care of there. So we'll see them in Quartzsite. Stormy says, yes, the falls are stunning. Yeah, it's kind of a big on my bucket list thing. I really would love to, go across to the Canadian side, but God only knows what that's going to involve. So I may only get to see it from the U.S. side. Marilyn says, yes, redwoods would be on my list too. Hey, Summer. Nice to see you. You're about a half an hour from Niagara Falls. Well, who knows? I may take you up on that invitation sometime this year. So that would be great. Don says, is this last day for fake keto? Now you have to go back and pay the piper. And there's Peter. Hi, Peter. Nice to have you on here. Everybody's saying hello. Marilyn's reminding everyone, please give a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Kevin says hi. Hi, Kevin. What's he doing? Is he working or he's on the TV probably, isn't he? And he can't comment. Code 4 for life. We all have fake keto also. Yeah. And the redwoods are beautiful. Yeah. It's probably something everybody else but me has seen. So who knows? I may take off one day and just go do that. Dora Medley. Hi. Nice to see you. Yes, we are in Arizona. We are between Sedona and Cottonwood right now, camping out off of Highway 89A. It's quite a lovely spot. Roy Becky says, we live roughly 8 hours from Niagara Falls, but we want to go to the Canadian side, need to get our passports. The passport I have, it's the whole question about vaccinations now, which I'm not going to get into that anymore, but I don't know if that's going to be your requirement for a very long time or what the deal is with that. So we'll see. Good night. I'll just wanted to stop in and say hi. Okay. Don, you and Scotty just have a wonderful evening and hope that the rest of your cruise is nice and that you get back to port safely. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Kevin is talking to his sister. Oh, that's no problem, Don. He's got things he's got to take care of. Um, so you sent me a little picture of a cactus there. Um, is that the only picture I'm going to get? I want to see more of what you guys are looking at. It's very interesting. Kevin thinks it's got some potential, so that's really good. I'm happy for you guys. How's the climate your way? Well, it's really nice. It's been up in the 70s during the day and 40s at night, so it's been really pleasant. We have one chilly morning that I can think of, but other than that, it's been really great. I've got a sweatshirt on now because once the sun starts going down, it starts cooling off, and it gets pretty chilly. Um, it starts getting down in the 60s, and I start getting cold. So that's how it goes. But yeah, beautiful weather. This morning we woke up and I didn't even really need a jacket. I put on a flannel shirt and over my short sleeve shirt, and it was beautiful. We had a lovely morning, and it's been nice all day long. So Don says, I'm sorry, Shirley, I sent a couple pics to the group, but I'm guessing it didn't make it to you. Or I may have the alerts off for that group because, sometimes that multiple text kind of jangles my nerves a little bit. So I'll go back and look. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. So anyway, that's all. Let's see. I took a drive through Sedona the other day. I was looking for the chapel on the hill, but I didn't. I made the wrong turn, didn't quite make it, and had to get back for the dogs. We were going to do some shopping, but couldn't find a parking spot. It was horrendously busy in Sedona the other day. So I need to go early morning one morning so I can go up and see the chapel. I'm really looking forward to that. I did go the other day, and I got to see Montezuma's Castle, which is a national monument. I'll show you a picture of that. So there's the castle. I had ladders and everything up there, but years and years ago they had to take them down because of vandalism and that sort of thing. So you take a short little hiking path from the visitor center up to the castle area, and you can see it down from below and take pictures, but you can't go up to it. So that's really about all there is to see. Let's see. I thought I put another picture up here of that, but I guess I did not. And then I also went to Montezuma's well, which I don't see that picture of the well either, which is a spring, and around the edge of the spring is this rock cliff, and there was some Pueblo dwellings that was still there from when the Indians were there many hundreds of years ago. Sorry, I didn't load the picture of the actual spring itself, but you can look it up online and take a picture of it. Look at the picture, sorry. But anyway, it was kind of interesting. It was a nice day to go out and, just be out in nature and see things. So I want to go and visit historic Cottonwood and, like I said, the chapel, and see whatever else I can find to get into while I'm here. Don says it's about 73 here today. Overnights are getting down in the upper 30s. Eee. Wow, that's kind of chilly. I would think it'd be warmer there. Roy and Becky's listening but finishing their dinner. No problem. You eat your food. Dear old Deming. I did see Montezuma's Castle. Yeah, that's just, it wasn't a lot to see, but it was fun. The gift shop was small and a little wanting, but Anyway, I went and got a stamp in my book. So there you go. Dora says, I'm hoping to go to Texas to the Rio Grande Valley to visit my sisters. That sounds lovely. I'm looking forward to that 70s weather. Absolutely, Dora. There's nothing like it. You get tired of being hot or cold all the time. So when you can find those nice 70s, it's really makes being out here very pleasant. Hello, Mobile Tech. How are you? How's things in your world today? Sorry I'm a bit late, but I just got out of the ER. What happened? I'm glad you're okay, but you had a good scare this morning. What in the world happened to you, Mobile Tech? Hope you're doing well. That's a scary thought. We just never know when things are going to happen. So I'm glad you were close and got to the ER and that everything is okay. We just never know in life, do we? You never know whether the sun is going to shine for you tomorrow or not. So we just all have to do our best to be careful. How do you stop buying souvenirs everywhere you go? Well, that's a good question. I don't buy a lot, and usually I want it to be functional or something that I can use. When I go to national parks and monuments, I usually get the stamp to put in my passport book. And if they have them, I get the little hiking medallions that you can put on your hiking stick. So, those are small little souvenirs I can put out of the way. The other thing that I do is I get magnets. And I got one. I'm going to take it out of the package. Hopefully it'll show up. I got one when I was at Montezuma's castle. It's a 3D one. It's really kind of cool. Let's see if you can see it. It's very pretty, I think. The 3D. So yeah, and I put these on my refrigerator. So that's just, a little souvenir that I do. And the other thing that I do is T-shirts because they're at least functional. I can wear a T-shirt more than once. So if you're gonna get something, make it something small or something functional, so that you're just not collecting a lot of things that you really don't need. Shirley, I posted on Facebook. I saw my first Roadrunner. They're pretty cool, aren't they? I saw my first one in Quartzsite. Quartzsite. I saw one at High Jolly too. I was trying to remember which one I had seen first. All of a sudden, I was dizzy and lightheaded, and my blood pressure shot up. Oh my goodness, 194 over 100. Well, I hope you're following up with your primary doctor. See if they can figure out what the cause was. I don't know whether you've had problems with your blood pressure before in the past. Oh, can you see some of the color starting to come in? But I'm sorry, Mobosec. But maybe it was heat. Sometimes that can happen as well. So just be careful. Make sure you follow up with your doctor. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that. Did the Roadrunner have a lizard in his mouth? They do like lizards, don't they? Lucy collected rocks everywhere she went, and that didn't turn out too well. Absolutely. She just kept stuffing them in the drawers and everything, wasn't it? That was funny. So no lizard, huh? The 3D magnets are pretty cool. I like them too. Dora likes it too. That's what I like to get too. That way I can see it often. Absolutely. Just a little reminder. And it brings back memories every time you look at them. So it's pretty cool. Roadrunners also eat smaller birds like finches. Oh, well. And they probably go fast enough to catch them too. I heard some coyotes this morning. So I don't know if Wiley Coyote was in the group or not, but maybe the Roadrunner was following them or running away, one or the other. That's pretty funny. I always think about that cartoon when I think about Roadrunners, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I could hear them. They were really far off behind me. Are you seeing some of the color back there on the cliffs now? It's getting a little bit better. The sun's going down a little bit more. Let's see if I can get my head out of the way. You can kind of see it over here. It's really gorgeous. It's really great to look at. Meep, meep. That's the way it goes, Kate. You're absolutely right. Dora says, Mobile Tech, I collect rocks too. I put them in my garden and flower pots. Well, that's a much better thing to do with it than what Lucy did with them. Oh. There's a great horned owl here, but he's good at hiding. I can't capture him well enough in a picture. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever actually seen in person a great horned owl, so that would be pretty cool. If you get a picture, send it to me. I'd love to see it. I don't think they're that plentiful, so it'd be really good to see. All right, so guys, what's your number one destination? I don't see anyone putting anything down here. You really, all of you should have some idea of a place that you'd really like to see. Don says there's 2 here, but I've only seen the one. Well, how do you know there's 2 if you've only seen one? Do they have a nest? Are there babies? How do you know there's 2? I can't figure that one out. I went to visit Alaska, but not from a boat. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I've seen we took a tour back in 2011, I think, my husband and I. And we took the 7-day inside passage and did that. And then we had 4 days on land, which really wasn't nearly enough. And we took a train from Anchorage to Denali, and we got to go see Denali National Park, and that was absolutely phenomenal. We took the bus tour, and it was pretty amazing. I got to see lots of wildlife and got some really great pictures. And then we got back on the train and went from Denali to Fairbanks and stayed a couple of nights there. It just wasn't long enough. I would rather fly in and have a better land tour of Alaska than to do the ship again. So I'm with you on that. The host said they have 3, but the female moved on. Oh, the host. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Kate says, I love lots of places you've already gone to, like Montana and Wyoming. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But is there like one particular destination, like Glacier or Jackson Hole or the Tetons, or what's the big number 1 on your bucket list? Hi, Shirley. I had to step away for a bit, but I'm back. Yay! All right, Sue. So, do you and Bob have like a destination that you haven't seen yet that you all would really love to see? Dora says, as a child, I was afraid of owls because my mom told us they were the animal forms of witches, and I believed her. Well, I guess that's one way to get you to behave, isn't it? That sounds like something my mom would do. Alaska and concentrate on the Pacific Northwest. That's good. That would be good for you, Stormy, since you live out that way. How's your weather out that way right now? I bet it's getting cold there. Summer says, I never thought about going to Death Valley, but I'll be going there, I hope, in February. My youngest son works out there. It's so funny that you say that because, I thought Death Valley would not be anything I would be interested in seeing at all. It just didn't sound like anything that I would think that held any beauty. And I saw a couple of YouTube videos about people who had gone to Death Valley, and I was simply amazed at the terrain there and how beautiful it really was. So um, I hope you have fun. I hope you have a good trip there. And that's pretty neat that your youngest son works out there. That's pretty cool. So you'll have someone on the inside telling you all the good things to see and do while you're there. That's pretty cool, Summer. I don't think I have a number one destination. I love what I've been seeing. Well, and that's true. That's you know, when you haven't seen any of it, you soak it all in as you can see it. But there's a few things that I'd really like to see before I can't do this kind of stuff anymore. Hi, Melinda. How are you? Actually, Lynn? How are you and Dexter doing? Good to have you here. Glad you could make it. Mobile Tech says I'll drive there and spend 2 months running around. Oh, that would be incredible. That would be the way to do it, Mobile Tech. To have like a truck camper or something where you could just drive and just go. That would be the best way to do it, I think. Donnie says my bucket list is anywhere out west. Yeah, there's a lot to see out here. There really truly is. And I certainly have just touched the surface. I know the rest of the guys that I camp with have seen a lot more than I have. But there's so much more that I want to see. Roy says, I want to go back and fully explore the Joshua Tree National Park. That's true. I went with Kim and Daryl, and I bet we didn't even see half of it the day that we went. So it'd be nice to kind of go and camp over there and really explore the rest of the park. It's a very big park. It's pretty amazing, though. I love the Joshua trees. Pretty cool. And that cactus garden, that was beautiful as well. Okay, wait. I would like to see Niagara Falls. All right, well, we should go do that. Stormy says it's 70 degrees there today. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. I'm glad it's a nice day for you there. Sue says, Bob always says everything he wants to see is here in Florida. He loves Key West even more than Hawaii. One spot I would like to visit is the Pacific Northwest. That is one area I've not seen. That would be, yeah, Pacific Northwest is something I would really love to see as well. I've got those 2 empty stickers over there on my map, and I'd love to be able to fill them in one day. I don't think I'll probably ever travel to Hawaii. It's far too expensive, and I don't think it's worth it for me at this point in my life. But I would like to go to the Keys. You know, I've lived in Florida since 1988, and I have never seen the Keys. So one of these days I got to go back home and go to the Keys. That's something I would really like to do. Brian and Donna, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Anywhere I haven't been before, that's our dream location. Well, that's simply put, and yeah, you know, anywhere you haven't been, that's me too. I love seeing everything that I can. But there's just those few things that I really, really do want to see. Then Alaska via Honey. Very nice. Yeah. I would love to go back to Alaska again someday too, but I don't think I want to pull a trailer to go do it. So Dora says the Sequoia Park in California. I'm so afraid the fires will destroy it. Yeah, I had said the very same thing. Before I get to see them. Yeah, it's kind of scary to think about. Are you guys seeing this view behind me now? Can you see it? I'll put my head down. It's just simply gorgeous here, you guys. It's beautiful. But yeah, it's very scary to think that the fires may destroy that whole forest before I can even see it. It's not something that I like to think about. Mobile text says, Summer, I know people who worked for Death Valley. What is your son's name, if you don't mind sharing? Okay. Thanks for joining. Daryl says, jump in the chat, everybody, and say the places you really want to go. Thank you, Daryl. Hey, Shirley, guess what is roaming in front of our camp? Cows. Oh, lucky you. Where are you camped at? For out of the country, I want to sail to the Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean is very nice. It's a lovely place to go to. There's lots of things to see and do. The one place I would like to go back and see more of is Aruba, though. We did that on a like a 7-day cruise, and we only got to spend 1 day in Aruba, and that wasn't enough. I really loved Aruba. That appeared twice for some reason. His name is Ryan Spencer, and he's working for Xanterra at the Oasis. Very good. Stormy, is the truck out of the hospital yet? No. There's Daryl saying, no, it's still in the shop. Hopefully hear something tomorrow. We're hoping that they get it fixed quickly for Kim and Daryl. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me. I've had kind of a runny nose today, too, so hope I'm not catching a cold. Hi, Kara. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Where are we? We are camping between Sedona and Cottonwood, Arizona, off of Highway 89A. Just back off on one of the little back roads. It's a lovely spot. I already saw that one. Hey, Billy Jack. Nice to see you. How are you, Wayne? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you and Cindy doing? Haven't heard from Cindy for a while either. Tell her that we said hello. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Don says, so for information, we are in Deming, just off Highway 10. Small RV park, unimpressive, but we need to be here to check out inherited property. Are you at that, what the heck was that? I stayed at there's like an Escapees, has like rainbow parks. They're not an Escapees RV park, but they're affiliated with Escapees. And I stayed there my first year that I came out to Quartzsite. I stayed there a couple of nights in a park there in Deming. And it was actually very nice. Super busy. I will let her know. Yes, all is going well. Thank you. Well, great. I'm just so glad that you have hopped on the chat tonight. Do you see this view behind me? It's beautiful out here. Hopefully, maybe Cindy can catch up with us sometime in the spring. We'll see. Tell her that we love. But anyway, that's just one of those things. Wolf RV. Nope, not an Escapees. We found this one cheaper through Passport America. That's good. Well, at least you got one at a fairly decent price. So, sorry. How much longer do you think you'll be there in Deming? When are you going to start heading our way? It'd be nice to see you guys again. I'm sorry, guys. My nose and my head are kind of messing with me right now. I probably should have took a Zyrtec before I started this, but I didn't think about it. So anyway, now you can see a little bit of the sunset, the oops, pink and blue right here. It gets really pretty out here at night. It's quite lovely. It's starting to get a little windy too and chilly. So anyway, big smile. Spring is a hopeful thing. We are looking forward to hooking up with you all in the spring or summer. That would be great. That would just be very nice. I miss you guys a lot. Really enjoyed your all's company. So, hope your mom is doing well, though. And hope you guys do good through the winter ahead. I hope it doesn't get really cold and snowy where you're at, but I'm afraid that it might. Oh, guys, I'm really getting cold. Hey there, Roy and Becky. Sue's catching up with everybody that she missed when she first came in. Well, there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. I haven't seen you on the chat in a while. Glad to have you here tonight. Glad you came in to say hi. I know that you guys have been out camping for a while, and you're back home now. So glad that you were able to get out and do some camping again. Shirley, you learned from CBS Sunday morning show that when we yawn, it's to moderate the temperature in our brains to keep us more alert so we can pay better attention. Well, that's interesting to know. I guess I need to pay more attention then, don't I? That wind is making me cold. Yeah, it's getting a little brisk out here, so I may end a little bit early. Oh, Kathy's at work. Well, be careful. Don't get caught on the internet. That would have been terrible for me when I was working. Sue says, good to see you, Kara. So, anyway. Miss you. Well, we miss you guys too. We don't see you much on here much anymore. But it's nice that you could pop in. And you're on a break at work. Always nice to take a break, isn't it? I tell you, I don't miss work at all. And I'm even wearing my retired nurse shirt tonight. Can you see? And proud of the fact. Yes, sirree. I'm glad that I don't have to deal with all of the regulations and changes and everything that the nurses and first responders are going through during this time of COVID. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But it's a monkey off of my back. That's all I can say. So anyway, now you can really, let me dip down. There you go. That's a good view, isn't it? Not too shabby. That's my backyard. It's a pretty nice view, I'll tell you. It's I can come out here in the morning. Oh, my nose. With a cup of coffee in my fire pit. Excuse me. And just really go to town and just enjoy my morning. Sue says, interesting about yawning. I yawn a lot, so my body temperature must need regulated. Oh, yeah, you're retired at the right time. Absolutely. You bet I did. It's been about 3 years now. And I'm very glad. I went back to work after retirement. I have so many wants. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm not going to have so many wants that I have to go back to work. I let my nursing license lapse, and I'm done. I'm not going to go back and do it anymore. Just sit like that for the live, Shirley. Great view for us. A pain in the neck for you. Yeah, there you go. I'll just sit here and talk like this, and I'll be the talking head on this side of the screen. That's funny, Sue. Thank you for making me laugh. Oh my goodness. If I can keep my nose from running for another 20 minutes, I'll be doing good. Let's see. So anyway, that's about all I've been up to lately, and that's all my plans for the coming week or so. Try to see as much as I can before we have to move on. I'm not crying. That's my son. I'm not crying, son. I've had a runny nose all day, and I'm sneezing. So I don't know if I'm trying to catch a cold or what, but anyway. Kara, glad that you came in tonight. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Got to go back to work. Be safe. Okay, Kathy. No problem. I just wanted Shirley to know that it's not because we're bored or tired. It's actually a good thing because it means we're keeping ourselves alert or find the subject interesting. That's very true. That's very true. Stormy has to jump on a Zoom class. And we have Zoom everywhere. We had one of our camping buddies had a Zoom meeting today too. You have a good night and a good week, Stormy, and talk to you later. So make sure to give a thumbs up before you go. So anyway, yeah, son, that's just started with me today, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's the dust or whatever bothering my sinuses, but I've been sneezing and my nose has been running. So I haven't had a cold in years, so I guess it's time for one. But anyway, that's the way life is. You just never know what's going to happen. I think so too, Dora, because a lot of times when the dust is flying, it makes me cough a lot too. And I was coughing last night, but see now my eyes are watering, my nose is running, and I'm sneezing. So it's probably allergies too, something in the air. I just need to go and take a Zyrtec before bedtime tonight, and I should be fine. Maybe a cup of hot peppermint tea for a change. I haven't had any peppermint tea in a while. Put a little honey and lemon in it, and that usually fixes it for me. So that's probably what I'll be doing this evening. All right, well, unless you guys have something interesting you want to talk about, places that you'd like to go or see, or questions, if you have any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer anything that I can answer. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of head out and go take care of my mess. So, looks like everybody's pretty quiet. So, all right. So, I'm going to just say goodnight then. And I hope to see you guys next week. Hope to have some new spot, maybe. Or if not, the same beautiful spot. So, I'll lean over one more time, give you one more look before I go. Kate wants to know, are there any snakes or creepy crawly things there? Well, I've seen one beetle, some butterflies, some black moths, but I haven't seen any snakes or no scorpions or anything like that. So, yeah, it's been pretty nice. And the coyotes that I've heard that sound really far off. So, anyway, that's the way it goes. Go and take care of yourself, Shirley. Catch y'all later. Stay safe out there. Thank you, Sue. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate you. Thursday is a hard day to get on. Wanted to say hi. Well, I'm certainly glad you did, Wayne. Please stop in whenever you can. I know it's hard for people, but I appreciate you stopping in tonight. So say hi to Cindy, and we'll see you the next time around. Yeah, I started it almost 45 minutes ago, son. So next time I'll just send you a text before I start, so you'll know I'm jumping on. Good night, Peter. Thank you and Summer for stopping in. I appreciate y'all being here. Shirley, I've got to go. Got to have dinner. All right, Don. Say hello to Kevin. Y'all take care and hope to see you soon. Good night, Donnie and Kate. Yep, that Zyrtec is what I take every night too. Yeah, it really helps a lot. Good night, Bobby and Sharon. Thanks, Daryl. Thank you for reminding everyone and for being here. Love you guys. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next week. Have a good time. Enjoyed your live, Shirley. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Dora. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Bye.